What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. It's going down tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden, all-female boxing card featuring a lot of champions. You know, the Madison Square Garden used to be the Mecca of boxing. That title now goes to Las Vegas, Nevada, aka Sin City. But when you go back in time when boxing was at the top of the food chain, you had Ali Frazier fighting at the Mecca of boxing at that time, Madison Square Garden. The first fight and the second fight was at that venue. You had other great fights like Muhammad Ali versus Ernie Shavers. You had a lot of great matchups that took place at Madison Square Garden. I remember Zab Judah took on Miguel Cotto. That was an electric atmosphere. You had two fighters that had strong roots in New York City, as Zab Judah was from New York and Miguel Cotto was from Puerto Rican ethnicity. A lot of Puerto Ricans in New York, and that was a great matchup. So you had a lot of great fights that have taken place at Madison Square Garden. Also, Sugar Shane Mosley versus Miguel Cotto. That's a fight that was a great matchup that really kind of fall by the wayside. A lot of people don't like to talk about that fight, but that was a great fight. Man, they were throwing bombs in that fight, man. That was a great fight between Mosley versus Cotto. Go back and watch that fight for you people that maybe didn't witness that fight or maybe forgot how really good that fight was. They really don't talk about, you know, that fight when they talk about the great fights at Madison Square Garden. That was a great matchup, and we're going to have a great matchup going down tomorrow night, as the first fight was a great fight that took place in the same venue, a matchup that I thought Serrano won. I thought she had Katie Taylor in serious trouble on a couple of times in that fight and could have stopped her if she just would have went to the body. But she's a headhunter by nature, a headhunter by heart, and that's ultimately maybe cost her from getting the victory in the first fight. I thought the second fight went to Katie Taylor. I thought she landed the cleaner, more effective punches, was able to punch in between Serrano's shots, basically timed Serrano coming in, and she was able to get off her combination. She fought a beautiful fight, much more consistent fight in the second fight than the first fight. Now the third fight, Serrano, where's your jab? I've been looking for your jab in the first fight, didn't see it. I look for it again in the second fight, I didn't see it either. And you lost both of those fights close. If you just establish the jab, don't come in through the front door unannounced. You know what happens when you come through the front door unannounced? You're subject to get a cap put in your ass. You got to come in behind the jab. Everything is predicated off the jab. You come in behind the jab and let your combinations go after the jab, I guarantee you that'll make your life much easier in that ring versus Katie Taylor. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Katie Taylor, do what you kept doing in the second fight in particular, but I think you just need to add some stuff to your repertoire as well. You can add a jab as well. You can start timing Amande Serrano coming in. As she pressed forward, landing no shots, you know that's what she's going to do. She did in the first and second fight. So you ought to be able to punch in between her punches, start landing shots in between her shots, and start timing her coming in as aggressive as she likes to do round in and round out. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. So basically what I'm saying is whoever established the jab, I think, has an excellent chance to win this fight. Both of the first two fights were very close. Neither fighter established the jab. It was a combination punch fist type of fight. It just came down to Katie Taylor's shots were just a little bit more clean and effective in the second fight. In the first fight, Serrano ran out of gas toward the end. You know, and I thought that maybe cost her in the judges' eyes, didn't cost her in my eyes. I still thought she won the fight, but I could see how Katie Taylor was able to steal that fight as she won the championship rounds in the first fight. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Great matchup. Can't wait to see it. Two great champions, two destined to be Hall of Fame fighters, two of the top 3 fighters in women boxing, alongside Clarissa Shields, who will be fighting July 26th. I think it is, July 26th in Detroit, Michigan. Hopefully, Clarissa Shields gets the winner of the Shadeja Green versus Savannah Marshall fight, which will be the first fight on the main event card. JB Sports is much looking forward to this all-female boxing card Let me know your thoughts on who you like in the trilogy between Amande Serrano versus Katie Taylor. I like Katie Taylor by decision. I just think she just landed more clean, effective punches. And I just think she kind of, in that second fight, she got a bead on the style of a Serrano. Serrano don't change her style. She fights the same way she fought in the first two fights. Katie Taylor going to beat her. Now, she established the jab, then she can win the fight. But I just think Serrano, not changing her trainer, not changing her team, I think she's going to pretty much do what she's been doing in the first two fights, and she's just going to hope the judges see it in her favor opposed to the first two fights. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Let me know who you like in the comment section, Katie Taylor or Amande Serrano. I just think Taylor, just like Marquez in the final fight with Pacquiao, he finally got a bead on Pacquiao coming in. He timed it with the right hand. I think that's kind of similar to Katie Taylor. Not predicting the same outcome as far as a devastating knockout, but I do think Katie Taylor will win this fight, similar to how she won the second fight. She got kind of a bead, kind of got the rhythm of Amande Serrano coming in with those combination punches, and she was able to throw punches in between, throw punches when Serrano had stopped throwing punches. She just kind of got the style of Serrano more down pat in the second fight than she did in the first fight. And I think if Serrano don't come in with something new to the dance, new to the table, and that being a jab, I think it's going to be a similar outcome to the second fight. I like Taylor by decision. If you like Taylor by decision, let me know in the comment section. If you like Taylor by knockout, and let me know what round you think it's going to happen. It could happen from round 1 through 10. So let me know which round, 1 through 10, going from 1 to 10, what round you're going to predict the knockout to happen for Katie Taylor. If you like Amande Serrano by decision, let me know in the comment section. If you like Amande Serrano by knockout, give me the round you think Serrano stops her in. Let me know in your comment section. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports. New media, follow me on Twitch at Briscoe MA77071. Follow me on my YouTube channels at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 9656, and at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 8000. And like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend, and I holla.